Hello, Kinelight family. You won't believe me when I tell you that YouTube's free movie section is a treasure trove of amazing films you likely know nothing about. As I'm counting down the top 10 gems everyone's forgotten about that you can stream tonight, free. These are personally selected, overlooked classics that'll make your night in a night to remember. Let's begin. Number 10, The Man Who Knew Too Much. We kick things off with a 1956 Hitchcock classic that isn't given enough credit. Jimmy Stewart and Doris Day play a couple unwittingly caught up in a world of international espionage after their son is kidnapped. The tension slowly builds like a fuse burning, with Hitchcock's trademark suspense keeping you on the edge of your seat. Imagine colorful Moroccan souks, a gripping plot to assassinate someone, and that legendary Royal Albert Hall set where each beat of the score seems to be a heartbeat. It's a lesson in storytelling that's streaming for free. So why not watch this one again tonight? Number 9, The Lady Vanishes. Another 1938. Hitchcock's smash hit, this one's a sweet combination of intrigue and charm. A young woman on a train discovers an elderly passenger has disappeared, and no one thinks she's telling the truth. Spooky, yes, but also witty and warm, with offbeat characters and a snuggly train environment that feels like an unfolding puzzle box. The black and white visuals and cinematography leap off the screen, and the dialogue snaps with 1930s pizzazz. You'll be hooked as the twists pile up, making this a perfect pick for a rainy evening. Number 8, Charade. Fast forward to 1963, and we've got Cary Grant and Audrey Hepburn in a romantic thriller that's equal parts stylish and fun. Hepburn's a widow hunted by shady characters after her husband's fortune, and Grant's the charming stranger who might be her savior, or her doom. The chemistry between them crackles, and the Parisian setting is a love letter to 1960s glamour. With quick wit, shocking betrayals, and a killer soundtrack, this one's a forgotten crowd pleaser you'll be glad you discovered earlier. Number 7, Night of the Living Dead. Zombie Enthusiast, this 1968 horror staple by George A. Romero, is where it started. A cast of strangers stuck in a farmhouse battle a mounting army of the undead. The black and white, grainy cinematography creates a raw, gritty feel, and the social commentary packs a punch, addressing race and fear issues that remain relevant today. It's creepy, tense, and surprisingly poignant on a low budget. If you enjoy horror with depth, this free YouTube classic is a must-see. Number 6, His Girl Friday. Let's break things up with this 1940 screwball classic starring Cary Grant and Rosalind Russell. It's a whirlwind story of a newspaper editor attempting to reclaim his ex-wife, a great reporter, before she gets wet again. The banter comes at the speed of light, with one-liners overlapping each other like a game of verbal tennis. Imagine chaotic newsrooms, sleek suits, and a frenetic buzz that is sheer enjoyment. This one's a time capsule of cleverness and wit, ideal for when you don't want to laugh but also feel intelligent. Number 5, The Stranger. Orson Welles directs and stars in this 1946 noir thriller that's criminally underseen. He's a Nazi war criminal living incognito in a small American town, being pursued by a UN investigator. Shadowy imagery and Welles's charismatic performance weave an intense and haunting cat-and-mouse game. Picture charming picket fences concealing sinister secrets, topped by a climactic clock tower confrontation that'll leave you gasping. It's a thrilling piece of post-war film, yours to stream today for free. Number 4, here's Detour. It's a lean, mean, 68-minute gut kick of a noir made in 1945. A broken-down pianist hitchhikes his way from one side of the country to the other, only to become involved in a bad luck cycle and even worse choices. The low-budget aesthetic is part of its rough-around-the-edges charm, featuring stark lighting and a femme fatale as alluring as she is terrifying. It feels like a fever dream of desperation and betrayal, made on a shoestring, but full of atmosphere. If you're a fan of dark, twisty tales, this one's a secret gem. Number 3, The Big Combo. Tough to leave the noir behind, this 1955 crime drama is a lesson in style. A detective obsessed with bringing down a mob kingpin plunges into a corrupt and treacherous world. The photography is gorgeous, with stark black and white contrasts and dark alleys that holler 1950s cool. Imagine fedoras, smoke-filled jazz joints, and a villain who's as charming as he's brutal. It's got a raw edge and a conclusion that'll linger. This one's a freebie gem that's worth an add to your watch list. Number 2. Carnival of Souls. For something spooky, look at this 1962 horror curiosity. A car crash survivor begins seeing spectral apparitions, and they're attracted to a deserted carnival. The low-budget approach makes it feel surreal and dreamlike, with creepy organ music and an unsettling atmosphere that prefigures contemporary psychological horror. It's creepy in the best possible way, like a Twilight Zone episode drawn out to feature film length. Watch this one late at night to get the full scare effect. Number 1. Metropolis. At the top of our list is the 1927 sci-fi classic by Fritz Lang. This silent film is an eye candy, where richness reigns in the mushrooming heights and workers tunnel beneath. Class struggle and rebellion is a timeless tale, but what takes the cake are the jaw-dropping sets and special effects that hold one's breath. Imagine the soaring skyscrapers, the robot with a human heart, and the still epic flood sequence. With its chilling score, this restored cult classic is a film landmark you can stream for free. And there you have it, folks. 10 hidden gems waiting for you on YouTube's free film section. From Hitchcock thrills to noir classics and sci-fi staples, these movies show you can have a great movie night without a high budget or streaming subscription. If you enjoy this list, give it a like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments which of these gems you're watching first. Need more treasures? Find more movie recommendations on my playlist below. Until next time, grab some popcorn and happy watching.